Okay, the number 3 fear in debt settlement, the fear of talking to debt collectors. Debt collectors aren't people, right? Debt collectors can't be people. Debt collectors have to be monsters. They have to be evil, horrid monsters summoned from the fiery pits of the underworld to wreak havoc on the lives and bodies of anyone who ever dare challenge the almighty bank. That's a debt collector. I mean, obviously that's a debt collector. I've heard people argue that debt collectors must somehow just be bad, that like they're genetically developed in a way that makes them particularly good at getting on the phone with a stranger and harassing them into paying a debt. It's just not that case. No. Debt collectors are people. In most cases, very ordinary people with jobs who go to work every day pursuing the best interests of the corporation of them, which is to earn a salary and provide for their lives and their families. Yes, in my experience, I definitely encountered a few who were more aggressive than others, but they were by far the exception. Most of the conversations I had with debt collectors were very pleasant conversations. Most debt collectors, especially those working for big banks, are working from scripts, and I'm going to show you in detail how those scripts work. They're not empowered to just go off on a tangent. They have to work within a guideline in the scope of their job. They're people doing a job. In the same way that I encourage you not to think of your bank as wrong or bad for wanting to pursue collection of your debt that is within their best interests and their legal right, I encourage you not to think of the person on the phone doing it for them as wrong or bad. All that will do is stoke up emotion in you that will make it harder for you to succeed in the negotiation and easier for them to use that emotion against you. Not to mention that if you are treating debt like a business and you are getting on phone calls with debt collectors that you treat as business calls, you won't be getting emotional, you won't be fretting, you won't be getting angry, and the more you stay calm on a business call, speak to a debt collector calmly, unemotionally, in a business-like manner, and that forces them to do the same to you. Because truthfully, debt collectors are human beings with a job to do, a job that they have a right to do because you are in debt. And the more you acknowledge that without personal recriminations or recriminations against them, the more able you will be to engage in successful negotiations in the best interests of the CEO of the corporation, of you.